Let's go into our horse riding stance. Feet about shoulder width apart. Knees relaxed, slightly bent. Bring your hips forward just a little bit so the tailbone is pointing towards the floor. Feel like the top of the head is being lifted upward, elongating the spine. Bring the chin down and in just a little bit. Bringing the neck into alignment. Let the shoulders drop down, relax. Come forward a bit, the arms hang. Breathe in and out through the nose. Nice, deep abdominal breathing. Let's put our hands on the abdomen. I haven't done that in a while. So we can really feel that when we breathe in through the nose, the abdomen comes out. We pause. And then as we breathe out, the abdomen contracts back towards the spine, pushing the breath all the way up and out your nose. We pause again before the next inhalation. Try to make it slow, deep. Be very aware of bringing the breath all the way down to the lower dantian, into the abdomen. And just feel your feet sinking into the ground, making that connection to the earth. Feel the earth rising up to support you as you become one with the earth. And just focus on your breath. Try to slow it down a little more. Good. Let's start with the four thumps. For those of you that are not familiar with it, there is a handout on the handout section of the website that you're welcome to take a look at that will show you where the four thumps are and the reasons for each. We start just below the eye on the bone here, the cheekbone, the orbital bone, and just start tapping strong enough that you can feel the vibrations, lightly enough that you're not hurting yourself, that it's comfortable. Become aware of the vibrations passing through the bones into the skull, into the neck, into the shoulders, the spine, the rib cage, working all the way down into the hips, down the legs, through the feet, all the way down deep into the ground, connecting with the center of the earth. Nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And just relax. And continue to feel those vibrations move through you. Feel that sense of grounding. And the second set of thumps, we're going to follow the collarbone down almost to the end, and then we're going to drop down about an inch. Just move your finger around a little bit on both sides. You'll find a little depression there. I like to use one hand because that distance is about right. And then I find them. And you can tap. I personally prefer to try to get my fingers in those little notches there, a little depression, and just turn little circles. It's the kidney 27 point. The terminus of the kidney meridian starts at the bottom of your foot and comes up the leg, the torso, right to this point. Again, breathe in through the nose, nice, deep, long breath, and then out through the mouth. Where the first thump was for grounding, this is for your energetic system. This is to get the energies flowing in the proper direction, trying to clear any blockages or stagnation. Just a moment more. Good. Just let your hands drop down. Again, nice deep breath. Just see if you can feel the energy flowing through your body. Next point is the thymus point for the immune system. So we're going to come into the sternum. The exact point is about a third of the way down. Again, there's a little depression there. But since we're thumping with a fist and you want to do like an open fist, let's go ahead and hit right into the sternum. Don't worry about whether you got the exact spot or not. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Kidney 27 and the thymus point are great. You're just feeling a little lethargic, just need a little pick-me-up. Just work these 2 points for a couple of moments, and I think you'll find that you feel so much better. Couple more. Good. Just let your hands drop. Nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And the last of the 4 thumps, the neurolymphatics. We're going to follow the bra line. You can tap. Again, I prefer to just kind of massage with my fingertips, because then when I find a place that's a little sensitive, maybe a little sore, I stay there longer and I'll massage that out a little bit longer. And just follow along the bra line. The lymph is the other liquid transport system in the body, but unlike the blood, it has no pump. We need to move lymph. So massaging, doing QiGong, all of those help move the lymph through the body to remove toxins. Just follow it all around the rib cage. And then starting at the sternum, you can go down about a 45-degree angle. And again, just kind of pressing in. You notice a sore spot, tender spot. Just stay there a little bit longer, massage it out. And then I personally add one more spot to this for both sides. Go to your underarm, go to the bottom of your underarm, and then drop down about an inch below that. You will find a point right about there that's going to be really sensitive. It's also a neurolymphatic point. And just get your fingers in there and massage that out. If you do the 4 thumps every day, and that's my suggestion, just do it every single morning when you get up. Not only will you feel better, but a lot of the soreness that you're feeling now when you find these points will have disappeared. And that's a great sign, because that means you've opened up those pathways. Let's switch to the opposite side now. Find your armpit, go down about an inch. And just give a nice massage. Good, and just let your hand drop down. Let's do one more energetic thing. We're going to take and I'll try to mirror you, take your right hand and put it over to the left on the rib cage here. Your left hand comes across, holds the forearm. Just give yourself a nice hug. Breathe it in. It's called the spleen triple warmer hug. And just let yourself relax into that for just a moment. Good. Let's let our arms just start to swing side to side. We're going to do looking back at the moon. So begin to feel like you're holding a beach ball between your palms. We're going to lift that up behind us, and as we're following it with our eyes, the knees stay exactly where they are. So you're turning from the waist, and then come back to the starting point. Turn to the opposite direction. Breathe in as you come to the center. Pause. Breathe out as you turn to the side. Good. One more time each side. And come back to the center. Let's do Ping Shui. So we're just going to put our hands in front of us, and we're just going to kind of rock on the feet. So as our hands come down, we go onto the toes. As our hands come up, we go back on the heels. Breathe in as you come up. Breathe out as you go down. Couple more. And slow it down and stop. Good. Let's do some nice big shoulder rolls. So we're going to use our hands to help rotate the shoulder socket. So we're going to lift the shoulders up with the palms facing back. We're then going to turn palms out as the shoulders come back, and feel the opening of the chest here. Let them drop down, then rotate the hands so they come back forward as the shoulders come forward. So it's almost like a big square, but then just kind of round the edges, smooth it out. Make sure you're turning the entire arm, not just at the wrist. That turns the entire structure of the arm all the way up into the shoulder. One more time, and down. Good. Now up the back, front. So now we're kind of collapsing the chest. So palms come forward as you collapse the chest. They open up as you come back. Good. Slow it down. And now just lightly turn a couple of circles forward. And a couple circles back. Let's do dragon spreads its tail, great one for the shoulder and neck. So we're going to bring the energy up from the ground, up through the legs, the torso, into the chest. And then you're going to bring your hands over to your left shoulder. Palms facing you. You're looking at this palm. Now, as I breathe out, the palms turn away and push away from the heel of the hand, and I look to the opposite side. I breathe in, palms turn back towards me, and I stare at this palm as it comes back at me. I pause, then I breathe out, and I push away, and I look to the horizon on the opposite side. Breathe in, breathe out. Pull your fingers back towards you a bit so that you're really leading with the heel of the hand. That way you'll feel much more stress or stretch in the arm, the shoulders, the neck. If you lead with your fingertips, it doesn't feel like anything. I notice you can go much further out. My elbow goes all the way out the locks. Whereas when I lead with the heel of my hand, I can't extend my arm all the way out. Take it nice and slow, nice, deep, long abdominal breaths. One more time. Bring it into the chest. Breathe out, push it down to the ground to be recycled. Pause, breathe in, bring up fresh energy to your right shoulder. You're going to push away and look away. Remember to lead with the palm. Or the heel of the hand, sorry. One more time. Bring it in to the chest. And breathe out as you go down into the ground. Good. Push the hands down towards the ground and slightly behind you, pulling the thumbs around just a little bit. Feel the stretch all along the top part of the arm. And relax. One more time. Good. Bring your fingers into bird beaks so the thumb comes to the fingers and curl them up and feel the stretch coming down the inside of the arm now. Pushing those fingertips towards your body, extending the arms outward, not locking out the elbows, but almost. Relax. Shake out the fingers a little bit. We'll do that one more time. Into bird's beak. And relax. Now we're going to do concentrate the spirit, leading with the chin, going straight out. You can see with my hand, and then I'm bringing it in. Breathe out as you push the chin straight ahead. And breathe in as you tuck the chin back in without changing the height. Try not to lean forward as you do that. The shoulders stay basically in the same place. Nice, long, deep breath. Pause between each. Get that little extra stretch during the pause. One more time. Good. Just kind of shake out the shoulders for a moment. Move the head around. Good. Now, golden cock eats rice. So here again, you're leading with your chin. You want to make sure that when we go up and forward, we're not bringing the head back like this. I don't want anybody to feel like they're crimping the vertebrae in the neck. So the idea is the chin comes up and forward. Notice the head doesn't change a lot. And I'm stretching all the front of my neck. Then I relax. Now I'm going to push my chin down and forward, and you should feel the stretch all along the back of the neck. Breathe in as you relax, pause, breathe out as we go up and forward. Breathe in, relax. Breathe out as we go down and forward. One more time. All right, so we're going to start with going up. Breathe in, breathe out, going down. And relax. Find the crease just behind your shoulder here. Go to the bottom part of the crease. Stick your fingers in there. Lift the elbow. The opposite hand, you're going to push the elbow down as you breathe out, sticking those fingers in. Breathe in, relax, move the fingers up about 1/4 of an inch in the notch, and do it again. Work your way all the way up into the base of the neck. And when you get all the way up there, work your way back down. One more time. Good. Switch sides now. Find the crease, work your way down to the bottom of the crease, lift the elbow, stick the fingers in, and then pull the elbow down, pulling the fingers down even deeper into that crease. Breathe in, come up about 1/4, 1/2 an inch. Breathe out as we do it again. All the way up into the base of the neck. Once you get up to the base of the neck, work your way back down. Last one. Good. With an open fist, tap along the chest muscle just inside the crease here, stimulating the lung points. And tap now down with an open palm down the inside of the arm, all the way down to the fingertips. Turn it over, come all the way back up. Come up over the shoulder to the back of the neck, back to the front, go back down again. Back up. One last time. Good. Partial fist here, an open fist. Stimulating the lung points now on the opposite side. And an open palm down the inside of the arm, all the way to the fingertips, and up the outside. This is the yang side. The inside is the yin side. All the way down, all the way back up. Make sure to get all the way back to the base of the neck. Last time. Good. Let's do 9 ghosts drawing swords. I've been doing this a lot lately, but this is great for the shoulders and neck. The idea of drawing the sword comes from the opening where you're pulling the sword out of the scabbard, but we don't really have to do that. What you want to do is take your right hand, Put it at the base of the skull so it's supporting both the neck and the skull. The left hand comes around, palm out, just below the back point we call the Ming Men point. I'll switch so that I can mirror you. So looking at the elbow the entire time. Turn and look up and back. And come down and across. You can even pull a little bit here. We breathe in as we come up. Breathe out as we come down. If you want to get a little more out of it, go to a little bit of a wider stance, and then bend from the waist and pull down towards the knee. A little bit bigger range of motion, a little extra stretch, especially in the low back. So you really get the whole back, the shoulders, the neck. One more time. And let's change position. Got the hands in the back, hands supporting the skull. We're going to look up and back, rotate, and then down and forward. Breathe in as you come up. Breathe out as you go down. Especially as you're coming up and turning, make sure you're not pushing the knee in. The legs stay exactly in the same place the entire time. One more time. Good, come all the way up. Be a nice deep breath. Put your hands on your hips. Let's do nice big hip circles. So again, shoulders and especially the head should not move. All out of the hips. The hips go back, side, forward, opposite side. And then just put that all together to make a nice, smooth oval, if you will. Circle, oval. Just let the lower back loosen up. And switch directions. Good, using an open fist, tap up and down the leg crease here, what we call the quad, the leg gates. Always open up these gates, allowing the energy to flow from your upper body into your lower body into the ground, and then obviously from the ground up your legs into the torso and up. Good. Still with that open fist, tap basically all along the top of the buttocks here. We go from the spine, but not hitting any bone, to the hips. And again, not on the bone. Good. Give the kidneys a nice rub. Put your hands there just for a moment. Feel the warmth coming out of your palms, going into the kidneys. Breathe out, push down the outside of your legs. Pause around the toes. Breathe in as you come up the inside of the legs, into the quad, into the belly button, and then pull around back to the kidneys as we start over. Last time. Finish with your hands on your kidneys. Bring your hands down the outside of your knees now and just slightly tap on the outside of the knees, making sure to bend the knees. Never want them to be locked out. Now go to the inside of the knees. Go behind the knees. Put your palms right over, just above the knees. So your fingers are lying right on the kneecap. The palm is just above the kneecap, on the quad muscle there. See if you can feel the energy, the heat. Visualize the light going into the knees. Turn the knees out and around, like an old dance move, except we don't cross our hands. Some of you may know what I'm talking about. Most of you are probably too young. And reverse. Bring your feet together. Turn the knees together one direction. And reverse. Good. Now using the thumb and the first finger, just kind of squeeze the muscles on above the kneecap. So here's my kneecap, and I'm just kind of grabbing on either side slightly above and just kind of massaging in there. So kind of pinching and massaging. Working my way up and down just a little bit. Now go to the outside of the knee, below the knee, between the two bones here, and just get in there and massage with thumbs. Find that there's a tender point. That's the point that we want. You just want to really stick your thumb in there and try and massage that tenderness out.
Can't see you, Steve.
Sorry. that better?
Thank you. Yep.
Thank you. Good. Now just rub it with the hand. Good. Let's do stepping over a stone, opening up the qua. Start with whichever leg that you want. You can put all your weight into that leg. You're going to lift the foot up. Imagine there's a rock here. And we're just going to lift and come over and over it. Notice how that opens up the leg here. Then we're going to lift it, bring it back. Then we switch opposite side, put all the weight in there, lift, open, and then bring it back close. Breathe in as you lift and go down. Keep it slow and controlled. If you're feeling any vibrations coming up through your soles, that's also good. It's great for the skeletal system, like the Buddha stomp that we've done many times. One more time each side. Good. Let's do presenting the pestle. I want to get a little bit into the toes. So let's bring the energy up and then out like we're doing embracing the tree. So we breathe in, we compress it a bit. We breathe out, we let it expand, and we come up onto our toes at the same time. Good, one more time, and then we're going to go to the side. And then we go out, like it's expanding outward now to the side. Still going up on the toes. One more time, and then we're going to go up. One more time. Let the energy come all the way down. It's going to bring down the heavens. Breathe in as you gather that energy. Feel the weight of it in your palms. Pause. Push that energy down through the top of your head, all the way down the torso, deep into the ground. You step out to a wide stance. We're going to do the horse riding stance, or Mabu. So if you remember, a couple of things to keep in mind when we're doing this. Constantly adjust till you kind of get that position that feels fairly comfortable. The knees should track the same direction as your feet. So if my foot is pointing this way, notice my knee is going out that way. I'm going to hurt my knee, and I'm not going to feel comfortable. So if I turn the foot so the knee follows the foot. But the knees shouldn't go out like that. The knees should never get to the point where you can't see your toes. What you want to kind of do is try to drop down and back as you sit, or sit nice and tall kind of. So it's like I'm trying to sit on a stool back here. And I'm just going to keep adjusting the width and everything until I can find that point where I can just kind of drop in. And the easiest way I can suggest to do that is think of it like posting on an English saddle horse, where you're just going up and down and you keep adjusting till you find, oh, this is actually pretty comfortable. And then just settle down into it. So hopefully everybody's got that. Let's just try it for a little while. The idea is you're going to drop down into Mabu. You're going to hold it. If it starts to get uncomfortable, come up a little bit, or make small movements with the hips, the shoulders, whatever. Just trying to stay in the comfort zone. Never, ever find that you're in discomfort or having pain. Okay, you always want to back off. So go ahead and just drop down. If it's easier, you can put your hands on your thighs. But you want to make sure that you're still sitting up nice and tall. You don't want to be leaning forward. You got to bring your tailbone under so that you can sink down. And just hold that position. Relax into it. Feel the energy coming up through the bottom of the feet. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up with your legs and just kind of shake them out. Good. Let's do bringing down the heavens with the feet fairly close together, not touching. Nice deep breath in. Breathe out. And cross one palm over the other, over the lower dantian. Try to visualize white light coming out of the palms, being absorbed by a little white pearl about 2 inches inside you. Feel the heat as that pearl absorbs that energy. Allow that energy now to spiral down your legs and up your torso, moving into every part of your body, removing any areas of darkness, energetic stagnation or blockages, dispelling negative thoughts and emotions until your entire physical body is aglow with energy. Think of yourself like a beacon in the night as that energy now expands beyond the physical body, encasing you in an energetic cocoon. And as you float weightlessly inside this cocoon, begin to notice what it feels like to be safe, to be healthy, to be at peace. Take a deep breath in, gather those energies, those feelings, and take them with you for the rest of the day. Thank you.
Thank you